Hey fellas, cheers. 2 years and no chill cube. Want to learn how to do it the right way? Stick around, got 3 brilliant tips. Towards the end of the video we'll come in. What we've done, what should I have done and what didn't I do. Quick interlude here, I'll come back and we'll taste this beer. Quite nervous about this, it's been 2 years, it's a long time. Have a look, there you go, looks pretty clean, it's been covered up. It's not been temperature controlled, so there's been ranges of temperature in here from perhaps 23, 24 degrees right down to 4 or 5, so looks cleanish. Hopefully I don't take the top off and we've got any mould, anything like that. So it's 2 years. Top the wort to there, you got 25 litres, and I fill the rest with boiling water, so as little air as possible. Not even so, I'm still quite nervous. Should we get the top off? Spray with starts on. I know it's tight, this lid, so we'll give it a go. Jesus. Whoa, some action there. Let's have a look. First time in 2 years, so it's just hoping there's no mould under that cap. Smells okay. Take you closer. Can't see any mould. Let's get it in the fermenter. Right, there we go. Just sat in the star sam, straighten it off. The aerator's there, scissors there. And because I did top it up with boiling water, it's going to bring the ABV down. So I'm just going to add 500 grams of dextrose, get it mixed up, and we'll get a reading. Have a look at the results in the actual sieve, make sure there's no bits of mould gone on top, something like that. So we'll pour it in. Right, just have to towel down. There's going to be some spillage because there's that much in the cube. Have a look, check any mould. It's beer on beer because this beer in the keg was finished a couple of days ago, so I just left the yeast in the fermenter, so we're going to have a look at that and see what the OG is when I've added the wort and the brown sugar. Let's have it. Yo, Jesus. Ooh, it's going to be full. Wow, could you hobble that towel down? There we go, okay. I'll just show what's like inside the fermenter as well on the cube afterwards. It's a full one. Dextrose in. Hopefully get something like on the result. It's not the idea to find out the efficiency I got. It's all about trying to get something of a result. So there we go. Pretty full, fellas. It's dextrose in. A few minutes, get the top on. Definite airlock going on this because there's that much in there. We're going to have some fun, I think. let's get the lid on, and we'll put the, I'll do it now actually, I'll put the tilt in. Should be mixed up. Plenty of aeration that went in there from when you saw the splashing, so. Right, so now stick the tilt in, and then we'll put the lid on and see what happens. I'm very surprised, it's very clean in there, certainly no mould. So we'll ferment it out and have a look, but I'm quite optimistic for the results on this one. I think I'd better have a bit of a clean up. It doesn't look so nice, does it? Well, it's fermenting. A bit better. Going to this. It's 2 years. Cracking beer. Right. And it's not an example of what I did with the beer. It's what I did with the cube basically, but it's what it is. It's a camera book. Brew your own British Real Ale, and it's Bateman's Triple X Beat, one of my favourite beers. Local supermarket used to supply it, but they don't anymore. So I'll go through what I did, and we'll come back and we'll just see. So yeah, Scribblin's 25 litres, 27th of the 8th, 17. So it's this book gives you recipes for 19 litres, 23 and 25. So I went for the 25. Fish was a little bit down, but not to worry. So we've got pale malt, 3.6 kilograms, crystal malt, 520 grams, white sugar, 715 grams. Don't be afraid of sugar in the mash. Black malt, 35 grams, and torrefied wheat, 150 grams. Okay, so we've got start of mash, 64.2, 90-minute mash. By the by, it's not what this video's about, it's what you can do with the no-chill cube method. So, in the book, what have we got there? Let's have a look. Bear in mind, I have to top this up with boiled water to bring the cube right to the top. In hindsight, what I would have done is a bigger batch in the 25 litre cube, or use the 20 litre cube, which would bring me back to the full volume, to be honest. Okay, so it's in the book we've got an original gravity of 1.049. I got 1.040, not understandable really, and FG in the book is 1.007 and I got 1.006. So in the book we've got a 5.6% ABV and I got 4.5%, it's not a problem. You see I probably put about, I imagine 4 or 5 litres of boiled water in there at the end. So that's the results. 2 years on, over 2 years now, because we're in, this was the 27th of August and we're well into, as we know, into October now, probably mid-October are we, something like that. So yeah, if you don't know, basically no-chill brewing is, it comes, well a lot of it is from Australia but other places as well in the UK. What I want you guys to do, I'm not going to put links to videos that I found useful because there's loads of videos out there. I'm not going to mention names, so if you guys would be so kind as put a link to a video or a brewer that you think would be viable for a shout like this, because there's loads out there and it's just in the comments, it'd be brilliant that people go and look. I know there's quite a few. Yeah. So basically what you do, you brew your beer, and then you do, instead of cooling it as you would to the pitching temp, you put it in the no chill cube, and the next day or day after you basically get to your temp and you pitch your yeast in a fermenter, or even do it in the cube. So I left it 1 year. For some reason, I don't know why, I left it 2 years. I want to see could it do it. So yeah, right. It's worked really well. Well chuffed with it. So I've got 3 massive tips. I've written them down somewhere, so we'll come back in a sec. And 3 tips. So important. Miss these at your peril. Right, fill that cube as far as you can to the top with wort be better. If you can't, top it with boiled water, little head space in that cube as possible. Squeeze all the air out, tighten it up. Obviously make sure everything's sanitised, or clean first, sanitised. Tighten that cube, tighten, keep tightening till the day after. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Leave well alone. Do not touch that cube. Don't open the cube because you open to the infections. Just leave it, put it in a dark place, cover it up. If you can get it in temperature control place, better, but I didn't, and it worked out okay. Right, like I say, don't be tempted to open that cube unless you're going to ferment it. Leave it be. Once you open that cube, you've got up to infections and you're going to have problems, so just don't do that. And just number 3, I would use this for malts, malt forward beers or malty beers. Don't use it for hoppy beers, you're going to lose that hop aroma, that kind of thing. And I would say if you're going to do a beer for 2 years in the cube, that smells good. I dry hopped it because I just thought after all that time you get a bit of freshness in it. It wasn't a lot, probably 40-50 grams of, you know, probably East Kent Gold or something like that, but it depends on your beers. But don't use it for hobby beers, malt forward beers, anything like that. So as I said, if you can, you found some videos useful, I did find quite a few. Put links to their videos down the bottom. Very helpful for other people who want to come along, try this method, and I'd be quite happy to do that again. 2 years, it was just an experiment. It came to 1 year, well 6 months originally, 1 year and 2 years, and yeah, you could brew them, you could do 5-6 brews in advance and just ferment them when you want. Like I said, just don't muck around with them, just don't be tempted to open them, just leave them be. If you've got a cellar, even more the better. Keep it all clean. I covered mine with an old bin liner, just to keep everything clear, no touching, just leave alone, and then you could do as many beers you want. So 2 years for me is it, and I've got a couple of these going out, so I'd like to know some feedback as well. Everybody fancies sampling one. I've got some beers going out, and I've got the other bits with the flasks. So yeah, cheers fellas, thanks for watching. Make sure you do subscribe, give a thumb up or thumb down, whatever you want to do, and then we'll catch you on the next one. And stay tuned, got some more interesting videos coming up, some more experiments, so stay with me and we'll do it together. Cheers.